Welcome back to another live session, traders. Hope that you had an enjoyable trading day. Starting another trading day here for trading the NY session after our London session trade here. That we can see the market is currently trending. That you can see along this area, a very interesting trend here. I'm looking at possible trade setup in this live session for potential another move back in this market. So let's see that how the price action is evolving. We can see that there was a break and then quite a few strong move along this area that we can see here. And with this movement, I'm looking at, if you look at that, if the price action showing from here, we could see going in any direction, as lower time frame had quite a few strong manipulation to the upside, to the downside here, and to see that in fact how the market is evolving over time. So let's look at here. If you look at from this level, the market has shown the price action to here. If you look at, there is a break of structure which is showing the price action potentially be breaking out and also breaking below. Okay, so we can see the price action with multiple time frame analysis. There is quite a few long week rejection. This is a very interesting market structure that I have seen. There is quite a few long doji being formed here, and very weird market structure, but we'll see that how the price action is forming here, and then we can look at entry based on this price action. Back to back 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 15 minutes candle in a row, there is a strong rejection here. We'll see that where the market is heading, and I think there is a potential for so what we can expect here in this market. This is a very strong multiple rejection in this market, shows that the price action might be here preparing for a bigger move, and I'm on it to see an entry here in this market. So if you look at the 1 hour, also there is a rejection. 30 minutes also rejection, shows that the price action here to have significant move along this zone once we can see the confirmation here in this market. So beginning another potential move here with multiple times the market reacted to this support, and it's trying to push here back at that level. There's a strong confluence here that you can see on the lower time frame. Very unusual range along this area. Ready for potential other move. Okay, there is a breakout as we discussed. A pretty strong breakout here that you can see along this area. And I think the market might be here going for another move. And if you look at that, the data with it's a pretty strong move. And I'm waiting for the price action to have significant move. If you look at there is a strong bullish momentum has created along this area. Welcome. What's your bias? You can share your bias here in the market. Okay, good afternoon. I think there is a very long week price created along this area, and I don't see any clear direction in the market, just moving without any proper confirmation. Most of them is to grab liquidity. The most manipulative price action that I can see here in this area. So we'll see if the market is going back again to this high, or we could see continuation back below. I'm looking to see that overall market trend. So if you look at the 15 minutes price action here, from 4 hour as well, Okay, double bottom, and then reaction again. What's your bias? You can share your feedback. You see there is a double bottom, and then the market again has reacted. So this is an initial strong breakout to the upside with the data, and then the market has immediately dropped back below. It's a very expanded consolidation that you can see the market has broken back below, consolidated, broken above, and again consolidated here, showing that this is a crucially very crucial price action here. And okay, with the doji, once we see the confirmation of the directional bias, we can look for an entry. This is a showing very unusual move. That means that shows that there might be potentially bigger move coming, because when the market create this kind of structure, it's basically a sign of that the market is preparing for a bigger move here. So you can see that this is the lower time frame price action, has broken to the upside and again has broken back below, and again broken up, and again broken down, and again broken up, just to see that how the market, how many times it can create that pattern. Now at the moment we can see once the buyers or sellers getting a directional bias, we'll be able to see that overall move in the market. So at this level that you can see, this is a creating a bearish engulfer, and again it might, I think there might be further consolidation remains along this area. Okay, further consolidation remains, so let's wait to see that consolidation to happen, and then we can look at that entry. So here with another doji formation, let's see that if the market trend is still remaining to the upside, if the market trend is still remaining bullish, okay, it can remain bullish. If you look at that overall, here is the doji. If we see that bullish confluence, we can enter into a trade, because the overall trend is still remaining to the upside here. So I'm looking to see the market to go back to retest 4086. What do you think? There is a higher liquidity along this area, 4086. Okay, getting an initial move back to the upside here in this market, and another 15 minutes doji almost nearly to close. And I think that this 15 minutes doji, if it is closing as a bullish candle, okay, as a strong bullish candle, it is possible that the market to have a direction from this level, either entirely to the upside or entirely to the downside. Mixed bias. Yeah, this is a very unusual move, but I think because there is a liquidity sweep multiple times, the market to have really US personal income and outlay June 2026. So if you look at the news and also the calendar that you can see here, JPY, we can see that monetary policy statement, BOJ outlook report, and so with if you look at the advanced GDP is 1.5% and core PC price index 0.1%. So the market is in a mixed bias. Yeah, I fully agree with you. It's a very interesting market structure that you can see. And if you look at the dollar index, okay, so this dollar index is showing bearish price action. This is a 15 minutes price action that you guys can see. It's a bearish price action. So if dollar index is bearish, then most likely we could see that dollar CAD. And if you look at that on British pound US dollar, you see the British pound US dollar showing an upside, and Euro USD also showing an upside here. A Euro USD little fluctuation. So gold, that from that point of view, gold showing that potentially bullish bias, right? And if gold is bullish bias, that I'm looking at for possible entry to the upside, right? Are you guys with me? Quite a few strong liquidity sweep shows that the market is remaining here potentially bullish. We'll see that, but I was expecting it here to be bullish because there is a very strong breakout, but the market has done quite a few false breakout along this area, showing up that the market is remaining in this upside bias. So if you look at the next 2 minutes on the 50 minutes candle is important. Closing above can create that upside momentum. Now if you look at also, there is a red on the 1 hour that you can see. Okay, this during the FOMC there was a massive break below, and the market now is approaching that price action on the 1 hour. Okay, so therefore still here shows that the market still can go up for another wave of move, unless this 50 minutes candle again coming below for deeper liquidity sweep here in this market. So slowly trying to push here back above. Okay, so you see another 15 minutes closed with a large doji after back to back two long week rejection along this area. Shows that there is a possible for an upturn here in this market. Welcome, guys. I think the market is still not showing a clear. You see that this is a very unusual price action. after this big move, the market just reacted on both direction here. So there's both buy and sell, and there's a doji again, shows downward pressure. We're still not in a trade, but what I think here, if you look at, you'll see that really this kind of price action, especially during the high impact news happens. Okay, during the high impact news, and with this high impact news now, if the market successfully breaks out in one direction, that's gonna be really good move in one direction. Okay, this is 15 minutes price action again. What's your bias here? Share your feedback. I think it's still gonna be pushing higher. I'm starting a poll. What's your bias here? So I've shared with you a feedback, a poll here. Selling here, yeah, okay. With a large bearish engulfer that you can see here at this level. And so that means, yeah, it in fact here shows a very strong now a breakout. Okay, and with this breakout, on this lower time frame, scalp selling. Okay, yeah, the market trend, there is just here a very strong amount of liquidity grab for this move. The market is basically here heading back to the direction of the major trend here in this area. All right. Having that bearish move here in this area. So we are almost at 1 hour candle close. And this 1 hour candle close also strong red bearish price action at that level. Yeah. So it has entirely break below from here. Okay. And again bounced off that level. Okay. The market is really still not showing any clear direction. So the market will, if you look at that, it's gonna consolidate as many times as required until you find that all the market has entirely grabbed all those liquidity needed for its move. So here is the 10 EMA, here is the 20 EMA, and here is the market is moving in that area. Okay. Ready for an entry? Say yes if you are ready. We can begin our trade setup here in this area. Just scalp selling. Okay, good idea. Now, no, at the moment, you can see the market. This is a very unusual market structure. Look at this one here, and we are looking at this. You see, this is a if you look at that consolidation that you can see, you cannot match it anywhere here, right? There is a consolidation here as well, but there is a pattern here. You can see series of higher low and breakout. This one, up down, it grabbed liquidity in multiple directions. So still that one is not showing a direction, but once it shows, we will be able to see that move in the market. So you can see here as well, the market is in a clear direction here. Okay, so that said, from this support, after retesting of this 20 MA, the market is trying to slowly push here back above. All right, now 5 minutes as well, very large candlestick pattern that I would say here. Okay, until we see that direction has confirmed, we will not be able to look at any entry along this area. If you look at from this support, the market shows that an uptrend. Okay, okay guys, so slowly trying to here show some direction. I think we might see some in this area potential sell off. Okay, with this rejection shows little sell off confirmation here, but if you look at the 4 hour, the market is approaching the support area and with very large doji. What is the sentiment at the moment? If you look at the gold price action and price forecast for today, tomorrow, next week, and 30. Okay, and what else we can see? BOE government belly. Do not leave this room thinking that. Okay, let's see that BOE government belly. Do not leave this room thinking that the BOE is edging towards a hike. Okay, and US personal income today. Okay, US GDP advanced second quarter 2026. Okay, US unemployment. UK bank rate maintenance 3.75%. July 2026 monetary policy summary and minutes. Okay, IRGC news agency. The aggressor will be punished. Okay. BOE Monetary Policy Report, July 2026. China report about our plan to supply Iran with air defense system. Okay. Forget the Fed meeting. The most important US inflation metric is being released today. Okay. So just a scalp. Okay. Now, if you look at that here, the market is from this support getting that it is if you look at that unusual uptrending move that you can see along this area, there is a breakout again here. So this is a move and series of lower high with multiple rejection, showing up that gold is finally is trying to push here back above in this area. Okay, see, I don't think anyone can guess this move without just waiting. Very, very unusual move. But if because the market slowly started to break out, we are looking at here this price action to have that reversal. Can see that showing slowly an uptrending move along this area. Okay, here you can see there is a break along this area here, and at this point, if you look at, that's where the market shows. Okay, here is, let's see that where the market, if you look at that, here is okay. I'm going to look at an entry. If you guys look at, you can see slowly the market is having a push here back above, and here I'm looking at, we'll be looking at buy entry along this area. As you can see, there is a strong rejection that expecting to go ahead and hit that previous high here, and this is going to be around, if you look at that here, 115 pips stop loss on this trade. So stop loss here at 4062.91, and profit target here setting at 4115.48. Okay, this is gonna be a buy trade. If you look at that, the market had quite a few rejection of this support. I'm looking to see the market to have potential rejection here, 115 to 16 pip stop loss here. So stop loss here closing at 4062.91, and TV target setting at 4115. and also sharing the same trade in the group. Okay, so here if you look at the market this is a very narrow choppy consolidation market that you guys can see here in this area, and with this choppy market that I'm looking to see potential trade entry at this level. We are going to look at okay, start to move guys. We can see that there is a move here, and waiting to see a potential move. If you guys are here, say yes. Make sure you like this stream, and here looking forward to see that movement. Okay, this is support, and the market start to bounce off this level, and I'm looking at for another entry along this area. If you guys look at that, you can see and expecting it to trend here. It grabbed that multiple liquidity, which you could see the price action to bounce off this level. Okay, guys, you can see there is a break, and the market has come back to the entry. From our entry, it's moved to 92 pip and then reacted back again. Here we can see that. Okay, so let's wait to see where the market is here. Okay, getting the reaction back to the upside here. of this support, the market is slowly trying to bounce back to the upside here. And if you look at this, is the previous resistance line here along this area. We're getting that upside. All right, guys, so we are at entry and we are looking at here for the market to have a reaction back to the upside that you can see. And we could see the market, if we see the price action has broken back to the upside here, and that breakout is what we are looking at for another move. So if you see the market is going up, creating a higher high, we are looking at here that for this trade to potentially to take this setup here. And if you look at that, we are 4115 is our profit target. Let's see how far it goes, and then based on that we can enter the trade accordingly. So we are up here for around 97 pip to 98 pip, which is having back to the upside here, and we can see significant breakout along this area. As I mentioned earlier, that the market is potentially remaining here an upside. You could see that the market to continue to trend back in this area. All right, so we can see that uptrend continuation, which is growing back to the upside. And if you look at, if we can successfully close this one, that you can see is almost 400 pip, nearly there. We can expect it to go up there. Are you guys with me? You can see that there's significant liquidity sweep along this area. Okay, getting up. It's pretty strong move. Okay, guys, so this is a pretty strong move, and we are almost there. All right, we are almost there, and very big move here along this area, and I'm looking for the market to go ahead and hit that to this profit target. I'm not taking any partial yet, but we see that there is pretty strong volatile movement here in this. It's a very big move. Pretty big move. Come on. You want to take that. Still holding. Okay, we are seeing some move here. Welcome, good evening. Thank you for joining, and we are beginning another. Here you can see there is a significant move along this area, and with this movement, what we are looking at, guys, that you can see after very strong liquidity grab. Hello, welcome. That we can see there is a breakout, and this move and expecting it to even grow further to the upside here. That you can see the price might be here going back to that resistance level where there is a liquidity sweep that you can see along this area. And with that liquidity sweep that we are looking at, that market to have that reaction back to the upside. You can see from here, we see that moving up, we see that going up, and we are looking at here for the price action to bounce back to the upside here in this area. Here is the liquidity sweep with a doji formation, and looking to see the market to grow up and go up and creating a new higher high. So this is also the 15 minutes, a bullish engulfer formation with multiple rejection here in this area. And with this multiple rejection here in this area, that looking to see here the market to have that reverse back to the upside in that area. Come on. I'm gonna take a big move here from this almost 240 pip, and if it creates one more higher high, that's what you want to take that movement back to the upside in this area. Welcome. Okay, this is gonna be a pretty big trade that you guys can see that here along this area. Very big trade, and this is gonna be potentially going back to the key profit area here. Okay, we are up with this trade for nearly to 240 pip running profit. That's a big one, guys, that you can see, and you want to see that the market is going back to that full profit target hit. I'm not taking any partial yet, that you can see it's 255 pip running profit here at the moment. It hasn't even touched 25. We are bullish trend 25 even been touched. Guys, how many of you running this trade? Buy. Yes, say yes in the live chat if you are running this trade. Say yes in the live chat. Thanks for joining. Cool. Thank you. Awesome. And I'm holding on to that. Cool. Awesome. Very good. Thank you. We are a great trading community, guys. Now, by the way, for those who are enjoying this trade, I have a good news for you. Good news is that the same strategy, now I'm going to teach you and will give you my best indicator and trading tool to understand that in what level you're gonna open this. What did I looked at in this trade? Now it's just one click away from you. All right. This weekend I am hosting a special event from the premium group. And from that event, each weekend we will be holding that event, because you need only one session with me to learn that AI assisted tool to trade the market. Guys, smart money is the primary mover of the market, right? Smart money is the main market mover, and to trade with them they are using advanced AI assisted trading tool. Why you shouldn't do that? And this is what you guys will see, that I don't leave everything on the robot or AI to trade the market, but I use them to manage the risk, to hedge the trade. This weekend, the strategy that I'm trading that you can see, also I can hedge it with very smaller risk. Now this strategy can trade in any account size with full risk management. And for those who haven't got into the premium group yet, so that you can join that special event with me, one session, and you will receive one trading tool to trade in demo, in live, in any account that you want. Raise your hand if you really want that. And then I'm sharing with you the full discounted coupon that I'm trading. Okay. You can directly access from your member dashboard. Now, member dashboard entry is paid, but as I am hosting this special event just for promotional purpose, I'm sharing with you the fully discounted coupon to get access to this. Okay, use that coupon on the dashboard checkout. So I'm sharing it to the website, and right now you can get into the website, get into the dashboard, and then join the premium group, wait for the event, get into familiar with the indicator, however name you want to say. There are many versions of it that will give you a complete access to my strategy. And also you'll be able to trade in any account, in live, in demo. Okay. So here is the discounted coupon that I have shared. Discount means it's fully free. So you can just apply on the checkout, get into the member dashboard where you can join the event. And from that event, for those who will be lucky winner each week, because to get access to the trading tool, you need a training session. Okay, so I've shared with you the member dashboard. So I have shared with you the member dashboard where directly you can, because all the communication through the website. So I have shared with you the website, so you can here is the website www.forextradingwizard.com, and use the coupon that I have shared with you, that fully discounted coupon, which is NFP $4.99 discount. You can see on the live chat, you can get access to that coupon. This is the coupon, and also the website. Visit the website and then be part of this trading community where you can learn, grow as a trader with me every single day. Okay, here with this trade, if you guys looked at that, you can see we are 260 pip up on this trade. 260 pip. I'm still holding. The market still shows possible upturn here. Still we can see that bullish momentum. And I think still upside possible. Still upside possible here, and I'm looking for the market to go ahead and create a new higher high. You guys can see that it's pushing higher. It's a bit of ambitious profit target, but we are reaching it there. We are almost there. Okay, so from the 1 hour that you can see, after this strong liquidity sweep along this area, that shows the market trend to remain here in this upside bias. All right, so here if we look at the market is almost nearing to that profit target, and almost nearing to the profit target here, guys. We'll be looking to see okay. Still I'm holding on to that. Still holding on to that. Pretty large move. Okay, as you guys can see, 1 hour candle closing in 3 minutes time. It's a pretty strong move, but we might see now deeper pullback. So I'm exiting with the current trade with the running profit here. Okay, so it's a pretty big move, a big move here, and I'm out with the running profit. So this is a big running profit going on. I'll be back in just a matter of a minute. below 25. Else is buying. Yeah, that's what he can. Yeah. Okay, it reached that massive move, and now we can see the price is having that reaction back below here in this area, and we can see that the market is on that reaction here in this area. Okay guys, so you can see that there is a, after break of this high, the market has reacted back below. You guys can see that there's significant reaction below here at this level, which the market shows. Now after this liquidity sweep, the price action now tested that low, and from this level to this level here, All right, so of this, the market tested that high, and then we can see that there is a reaction back below from here, and I'm looking at for another trade entry as soon as we can see the suitable price action confirmation here in this market. After this strong liquidity grab, what you can see, the market has the reaction below to that support area. This is a very sharp rejection of this top. Few big wins in a row. So the price has broken this daily. If you look at that resistance, and the price now on a pullback after this massive break of this daily resistance line here, you guys can see that. So that shows the market structure to potentially remain here upside for another move that you could see along this area. And there's a breakout. We saw that there was a 50% pullback. The market reacted back again in that direction of the major trend. If you open two positions, close one, the hold. If I'm holding 1.3 lot size, should I close it? Okay, good question. As long as your trade is risk free, I would say that yeah, you can go ahead, because at the moment I wouldn't consider to keep the risk here. Rather move the stop loss at entry and let the trade run itself. Now if you look at that, this is the lower time frame price action here on this, the 5-minute chart, that where the price is now having initial reaction back above. Sure. It still can break below. I think there might be a downward bias here. Falling market. This is both direction. If you guys look at, this is rising market and at the same time falling market. Okay, I would consider it both. Can break the lower side. 30 minutes closing. So if you look at the 30 minutes close, that is, it can have some lower move. This is a 30 minutes close that you can see along this area near. And upside previous resistance support, still can expect it to bounce off this level here. You still can expect it to bounce again back because it's still maintaining the overall here uptrend, but can return back below to the support area here. You guys can see that here. Okay, so few rejection here. All right, so double bottom and having some reaction back to the upside. Sir, your Telegram link doesn't work. Why, sir? I want to join you. Telegram. Have you been on the website? For those who I have shared with you the website login access, the Telegram link on the website dashboard. If you guys looked at, have you been? Share. Let me know if you have joined the website. Let me know if you have joined the dashboard. So if you have got the access to the member dashboard, you can find direct access link to the Telegram and the community access in this dashboard, on your dashboard. And there you can see that. Awesome. I'm sharing you the direct link here for today, but I fully encourage you to go ahead into the website dashboard. So this is the direct link for the premium Telegram, where I'm sharing all my trades, all my strategies and trade analysis. But you can find that directly via the website, your dashboard. You can get access to all of that. Now the market is, if you look at it overall, from the lower time frame, the trend is up, and we can see the market is still showing that uptrend, and that is continuing to the upside bias. If you guys looked at that, I'm looking for that market to move back up here. We are looking at the price action to show up that directional bias. What you can see here, that the market to maintain its uptrending move back to the upside, and you can see that from this support here, that there is a stronger bullish momentum, and that bullish momentum can go up, and then if you look at that, going up to create a new higher high. All right, so if you look at here also, it is creating, this is the 5 minutes candle closing with another bullish momentum. All right, so with that move, looking forward to see the price action to go back, and there is an imbalance here that you can see. The market moves from imbalance to the imbalance, to looking forward to see the market to go ahead and hit that imbalance, which is very important to look at, going ahead and hitting that imbalance here in this area. breaking out here, showing up the market to retain back to the upside. So if you look at here, it's a complete breakout with a one single move. From here, we might see another pullback. And I think this is the current support area. So we can see some bullish bias along this area here with one single move from this support area. A big move pullback, another move pullback. The market may maintain here an uptrending movement overall that can grow back here above to maintain its bullish move that you guys can see. It's going up here for another potential move, and I am holding on to that for this possible move back to the upside to create a potentially new higher high. So looking at here, if you look at the 4 hour, the market is almost to the 4 hour resistance line, and which is So we wait for gold sell entry. No, not yet. It's a very strongly bull market at the moment. I'm not looking to sell. We'll be looking at here for buy, but I'm waiting for the market to show here a clear directional bias here in this area. Thank you very much. So if you look at the 1 hour price action at the resistance line, right? And there is a 1 hour candle close near. But I think that before this candle close, we can expect another drop. Now that drop, I'm not going to be a seller because we can expect another drop. But I think that here with this drop, we will be able to look for buy opportunity after this initial drop here. The market trend here is still, it is still in an uptrend, and I'm looking at here for this uptrending move in this market. So if you look at that here, we see that the market structure of this support had a very strong breakout, which could lead that price action back above in this area. And okay, it reached that 1 hour resistance line. Okay, we see there is a rejection. Now this rejection can bring that market again back to this support, because with this 1 hour close with another 15 minutes and looking to see that the market to come near here, and if it drops down near here with this movement, then I'm going to look at buy opportunity here in this area. Are you guys ready for another trade setup? Say yes if you are ready for another trade setup. And I see that more people are here. 1 hour rejection. Let's see here. Yep. And if you guys are ready for another trade setup, I'm here to give another trade setup here. And say yes if you're ready here for another trade setup. This break that you can see here coming down below can create a possible upturn bias from the 1 hour, and that 1 hour price action they're looking to see extending below. Okay, cool. Stay tuned further then. Let the market to drop further so that you can have another trade setup in this area. Cool. Awesome. Thank you. I'm here for another entry. If you guys look at, here for another entry, and not entering yet, just looking to see possible stop loss and trade setup. Not yet entering, just to see that overall possibility. Okay, so I'm looking at here buy entry, a bit of wider stop loss, because there is still possibility for deeper liquidity gap here, and the risk is very small because I will be ending the live soon, but the trade will be on. So nearly to around 200 pips stop loss trade in case the market is coming for a deeper pullback here. just keeping some space here for the market to fluctuate. And the profit target here at 4165, as if you look at that, there is one more trading days, and I will be holding this trade for an extended time for in case the market is going up and you know, like maintaining its move in this area. So if you look at the 4 hour, this is back to back two strong bullish confluence, shows the market to remain bullish, and that can go back here to the previous resistance line in this area. So I'm opening this trade here for another move on XAUUSD. If you guys look at it, you can see this is the lower time frame, the 15 minutes price action here at this level, and this is a buy call, not this buying opportunity. Stop loss placing at 4080.87, and take profit target here at 4165.16. It's a very smaller risk trade. Stop loss here at 4080.87, and profit target here 4165.16. Share the same trade in the group as well, and I believe you guys also there. Make sure you like and also subscribe. Let's wait to see how the market is doing here along this area. Back to back to you know, a strong move. The market has come for a pullback. It can come down even here, so that's why I keep some space. But the market with candle close coming up later for the 1 hour candle close, you still can see that the market is for the 1 hour closing here. If it is closing here, then can bounce back up for another move. See some rejection here. There was a big move here that we have seen. The price is approaching this. So this is this 1 minute move. This is a pullback. You want to look at the Fibonacci here, that you can see along this area, 61.8% Fibonacci level. So I'm long, running in some profit here. Okay, candle close, and but there is a doji again at this level. I know this doji here. Hmm. So the market is breaking below here. It's gonna be surprising if that does happen. Pushing here high. So with a doji here along this area, the market again creating that upside bias. Come on. Okay, here the market may break below here. So we look at the market may break below, that you guys could see. And if the market breaks below, then it's no point to hold this trade. And I'm going to exit this trade with few pip less. If you look at that here. Okay. I'm going to exit this trade near break even. Okay, I'm going to exit. It's not. It's now creating a liquidity grab here. So yeah, I'm out with this trade with few people less is because of the market is here potentially be, if you look at that, potentially be breaking further low here, and we don't want to run this trade because there is a potential for the market to come back to this support area. Okay, that can happen with this movement on XAUUSD. So I'm out and I will be waiting for right setup. It may here deepen a little bit because there is a break below, and okay, we are quite a bit with this session here today, guys. We're an incredible trading session and we have secured few trades. Looking forward to see more trading opportunity later today, and I believe you guys enjoyed this session. Had an incredible trading session with all of you. An extended session yesterday as well. Today 2 sessions. Tomorrow coming up again for another 2 sessions, and there we will be trading again live in the market. Until that, stay well, stay happy.